Shalom, shalom, Israel. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakathai, and Shemarathai. To all the Akim and Akwat out there. I'd like to say, I hope everyone's doing all right. I hope everyone's doing and being blessed. Those who's actually pushing this word in sincerity and truth. I'd like also to thank the elders who has woken us up, who has helped us to get us to where we are today. So double honors to everyone who has played a major role in the development of the younger generations of people who's waking up in this truth. All right. So first things first, I like to start out by always with Romans 10 and 1. All right. This is how we usually take care and do everything. All right, Israel. So Romans 10 and 1, brethren, my heart desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. But there's a catch. So when I say my prayers, I pray for Israel be saved. But there's a special group of people, and this is what I want to talk about today, that's not going to make it. No matter how much we pray, how much we want it. For all of Israel, they're not going to make it. There's a special group of people who just seem to want to do things their way, being completely wicked. Some people are so off, and some people don't, I understand, don't even have a clue. But damn, this is people out there, man, who just truly gone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to bring this up because in Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, it said, it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So 2 out of 3 is not going to make it. And after what I saw today on this particular video, I see why. It's the fact that no matter, see, what we're doing is we're trying to get in these streets, right? And we're trying to wake up people up. We have YouTube, you got people on Twitter, you got people on Facebook, you got people on IG, you got all kind of avenues. But yet we still got people out there, of course, who don't know the truth, and we're trying to wake them up to it. But man, our people are so destroyed for lack of knowledge. The sadists, they just off, and they got to die. Heard a video today that there's an Eve out there, and this is why we get on Eves a lot, because Eve really likes to be special, especially go off. You see what I'm saying? They like to do things in ways I never could imagine. I know men go off, but this video is not about the men. It's about the particular woman. Oh man, she was off. She's gonna sit there and talk about. I wish I could play the video, but I can't do it. I'm recording at the same time. But she had 7 children, and they just picked them up, and they took them away, and she's celebrating. She's happy about that. She is so happy that she's smoking a blunt and drinking some Patron in celebration of it. Kids just literally walked out the house. Probably just ran down the road. Probably didn't even make it around the corner yet, and she's already celebrating, going live to celebrate that they came and got her kids. Not only did they come and get the kids and she's celebrating, she was ecstatic that she's trying to help the other women who want to take tips on how to get rid of their kids. Inbox her, and she will show them. How do you do something like that? How can you be so off that you're willing to, for 7 kids, you couldn't wait for them to get out of there? And she said they bad as hell and all this other stuff. You know the father ain't around. Or fathers. But that's the whole point. She even admitted she was holding around. She does that thing. From after her first 2. So after the first 2, she was just hoeing around. And even my rib sat there and was like, well, at least you can at least have done something about that instead of just having kids. But I said, no, a hoe's gonna do what the hell a hoe's gonna do. They're not worried about that. But I'm gonna bring this out in Titus chapter 2, and I'm gonna start with verse 3. The aged woman likewise, because she's 28 years old, right? Mind you, she says she was 28. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to too much wine, teachers of good things. Verse 4. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. She was never taught that. That's when you sit back and say, where is your parents? Where's your mom? Where's your dad? And then you listen to the way she talks, you like, probably your mom was just like you. You probably took just after your mom. Or not. But you're doing this. And you sit here and you don't love your kids. And she made it blatantly clear. Because she repeated, F those kids. Over and over and over, so much so it's like a 24 minute video, and I got 12 minutes into it, and then she was at that point answering questions. But I'm like, you have not said anything but F those kids. You're glad they're gone now, so you can go back out there and party like you want to. 2/3. So oh man, that threw me. But moving on, I'm going to give you Sirach, chapter 26. Check this out. Oh man, it just really threw me for a loop, and it's like I had to listen to that. And I made everybody in the house listen to it, and damn, that was so disheartening. That our women are so out there, we're so destroyed, we're so lost, and this is why we have to make these videos, go out in these streets and the highways and the byways to do this, to try to save Israel. I'm in Sirach chapter 26, and I'm going to start with verse 8. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger, and she would not cover her own shame. She even was sitting and telling people on the video, and they're telling her during her live, you need to watch out, because people going to come back, and they might bring your kids back because of what you're saying and what you're doing. She said, nope, if they bring them back, not only would she take them to the fire station, but she said she would sit there and not even accept them. She don't want them. And you have other Eves on there. You can see, because she's reading out loud the messages, who's saying, what must I do to get rid of mine? And she's laughing about this. And they co-signing this. 2/3 of y'all wicked women gonna die. You gotta go. That's gonna be a lot of dead women. Just on that mentality. Drinking and smoking, and you're enjoying the fact that they took your kids. 7 kids. Someone said in there in the comments, in 2 years, you're going to have 7 more kids. Yeah, do the math on that one. But it was funny, though. She even laughed and said, that's right, I am. And when I have 7 more, I'm going to do the same thing and get rid of them. Like, wow. Moving on. Let's jump down to verse 10. Let's go down to 11. Watch over the impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, when he hath found a fountain, and drink of her water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. This woman even said she been out there hoeing around. She enjoying it. That's her thing. And that's what I say is really sad, and I really hate it for our people. 2/3, man. I mean, she just really got rid of her kids. 7 kids. I want someone to understand that we already having a hard enough time as it is. Not only trying to wake up our people and save them, but us even surviving the womb. And then you're getting rid of as if you're trash. Verse 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle. You are nothing. And this woman has proved to be nothing. I do pray for her salvation, that she can come around and turn around her life and work to go get her kids back. But right now, nothing. In verse 25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. You think she fears the Most High? No. You think she's shamefaced? Not at all. This woman got rid of her kids. She got rid of her kids. 7 kids so she can party and go out and do what she gotta do. She said, I don't care, they even take her food stamps. She said, I don't care. Take them. Damn. That's why it's like, oh man. It's so hard to do what we doing. Because these will be the ones who want to come up and scoff. But these are the ones we're trying to save. These are the ones that we need to go out there and try to reach, to wake them up, to be like, don't do this. This is so hard. But I just wanted to bring that out and let you all know. I'm sure you can find the video. She's on Facebook. I don't have it, but someone sent that link and I saw it and I'm just like, wow. I was thrilled completely. And I really don't know what to say after all that was even done, and the fact that everyone else was just co-signing with her, and it was okay. It was okay. And other women jumped on it. Some men were just trying to rebuke her, and she said she don't care. She didn't care. She's gonna go out there and shake her butt and go get her some more. And I'm just at a loss. I don't even think I want to bring out anything else, because that's just being able to sit back and see that and hear it, and then turn around and try to let that sink in and think about our people are completely destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know, and it's just it's a shame, man. Damn, it's a shame. But I'm just going to say this in conclusion, because my Bible's all messing up and everything. Can you get my pages to stay open the way it's supposed to? Woo! It's rough out there in camp, boy, in your Bibles, to tell you what. But let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. She's going to have a lot to answer for that, and for the way she's acting. But again, as always, it's been a pleasure. I'm Brother Ikarov from the Sons of Thunder. I appreciate you all listening. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah and Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shemaratah. All praises to the Most High. All praises, all praises, all praises. Call hello Yahweh Shem Yahshua. I just want to say again, I love you guys. Sons of Thunder. We're making it happen. You all get out there in the highways and byways. Don't be slothful. Make something happen. Do something. Reach out to your people. Help out as much as you can. All right? As always, Shalom.